Hey, this is Jamie Christensen bringing you highlights from Wednesday's race at Michigan International Speedway. On the pole this evening, we've got the 88 of Jamie Christensen with the fastest qualifying time of 39.082, followed by Josh Buckley with a time of 39.083. Those two individuals put up some really fast lap times, and really were only a difference there of 1/10 of a second. Behind them, we got Brent Rogers in the 8 and Jeff Fowle in the 939 truck. And just behind them, we've got the 5 of Dustin Phillips and the 38 of Corey Wharton. In the next row, we got Mike Abbott and Mike Fair. And behind them, we got Dale Albright and Butch Frazier. Right behind them, we've got Jason Garrett, Ricky Goodman, Calvin Allison, Raymond Edge, and Donald Moore. And they're going to wrap up our field there as the pace car has got the lights out and getting ready to bring him to green. We'll go ahead and wait for the pace car to duck into pit road and the 88 to take the green flag. Trucks start to tighten up here as we get ready to go. Green flag. Let's go racing. Going into turn 1, 88 takes the low line. And it looks like he's going to be able to maintain that lead as he slides up there into the high line. Brent Rogers down on that low line, seeing if he can make that work. With the trucks bunched up like they are, everybody's trying to get that preferred line. Brent Rogers goes around the 2 of Buckley. Buckley's fighting back on the trying to get that second place position. That 8 truck looks awfully fast this evening as he's taking second position and looking for first place. '88 jumps down to the inside trying to break that draft and is able to get a couple car lengths there on the 8. Let's go ahead and jump to some highlights now as we make our way through the race. We jump into lap 4 here. As like I stated earlier, the 8 truck of Brent Rogers is looking pretty fast out there as he looks underneath our leader and is able to take that position. He's 88 ducks low trying to do the crossover on him, but 8 of Rogers is definitely carrying a lot of speed there. It's not going to let that happen. As we look back a little bit, we see the 5 of Phillips now looking underneath the 2 of Buckley. Phillips looking for that 3rd position. There didn't really seem to be any advantage going down the straightaway in being able to draft on the person in front of you and being able to take them on the straightaway, but most of the passes we've seen this evening were really in the corners as people were taking different lines and letting their truck drift differently. Phillips not able to make that pass on the 2 as Buckley is able to put a couple truck lengths there in between him and Phillips. Right behind Phillips is Mike Abbott. Mike Abbott again making his way through the field. Didn't have the qualifying time that we thought we would, as we seen Abbott with a fast truck in practice. Thought he would do a little bit better there in qualifying, but still a strong truck as he looks to the inside of Phillips. Head into turn 1 here, and there he goes, Abbott underneath Phillips for 4th. I did hear Phillips talk about the handling of the truck, not exactly set up the way he wanted, and that may be the cause of some of the struggles we're seeing here with the 5 truck. As Phillips got company on the outside now, he may lose another position here going into 1. Just barely able to hold on to that position. Nope, he's not. As he lets 1 go, and he's got company again. Looks like the 38 of Wharton there on the inside of, or on the outside of him, sorry. As Allison and Wharton look to do a number on Phillips. Brent Rogers continues to lead the pack though. Again, strong truck, followed by the 88 Christensen, 2 of Buckley, and the 82 of Abbott. Let's take a quick look at Raymond Edge here, as he's making his way up to the 5 truck of Dustin Phillips. Phillips kind of lost that main pack, as that steering isn't exactly up to his standard, and Raymond Edge here is just closing the gap here ever so slightly on every lap. Edge has been posting some pretty fast lap times here throughout the race. Going back up towards the front now, we got Mike Abbott again with the fast truck. He's gone around that 88. 88's dropped back to 4th place. Abbott takes over the 3rd. Brent Cowboy Rogers continues to lead the race, followed by Buckley trailing him there. Excuse me, that is Mike Abbott that's trailing Brent Rogers, his teammate. They're getting ready for pit stops as we're getting down to the end of the field run, as we've just seen somebody dive into pit road there. Let's go ahead and follow these guys, as I believe the 82 and the 8 and the 88 are about ready to make their pit stops, or their first pit stop. I see the 82 of Mike Abbott is really running a nice paint scheme there, with the NAVSCAR Racing logos painted on it. It's a moving billboard. We'd like to see that. It looks like they're getting ready to come in, I believe. Yes, they are. And whoa, Abbott misjudges the speed of his teammate in front of him. Oh, and the 88 almost collects the 88, gets it turned around. He's got traffic behind him. Close call by the 82 there. Took some damage. Let's go ahead and go with him into his pit stall. That's going to cost him big. And I'm just getting word that the 8 of Rogers was caught speeding going into pit road. Again, another penalty that's going to hurt him. He's going to be held, and we see it there as the 88 jumps out in front of both of the 2 cars that were in front of him. Or I'm sorry, 2 trucks that were in front of him. Pit road busy, as we're still waiting for Rogers to get out of pit road. There's his teammate Abbott getting that damage fixed, and he heads back out as well. After pit stops, Calvin Allison is our leader. he's got a pretty substantial lead over the second place Josh Buckley, as the green flag pit stops have really spaced the drivers out. Let's go ahead and do a lap inside the truck with Calvin Allison. Go ahead and take you through the field here real quick as we are entering the latter part of the race. Calvin Allison still our leader. He's got quite a substantial lead on our second place truck of Josh Buckley, about 9 seconds. Josh Buckley just continues to turn laps here, trying to gain any advantage in catching Calvin Allison that he can. Ducks to that low line, trying to cut off just a little time. 88 is about 20 seconds behind, or excuse me, about 19 seconds behind Buckley. And again, just goes to show you how people get spaced out after green flag pit stops and running different strategies, fuel strategies, tire change strategies. Right behind the 88 is the 72 of Raymond Edge. We talked about him earlier with a fast truck. He's closing in on him. And we'll have to watch that one towards the later part of the race as Raymond Edge is moving forward. About 20 laps left in the race. Let's take a look in on Mike Fair. Goes down low, but the truck doesn't seem to be handling like he wants to, and he finds the wall. He sustains some pretty good damage there in that right front quarter panel. Kind of starts collecting it, but definitely slows him down. And we see Ricky Goodman just behind him, trying to take advantage of that. Let's check out Jeff Fowle now, as he's making a good run here in the latter parts of the race. We've only got a few more to go. Jeff Fowle with a big run on Ricky Goodman. Underneath him here in 3 and 4 takes the position. Goodman using a little bit of the draft, but looks low, shorten that track, trying to catch back up to the tail end of him here. Goodman with a good run as he enter 1. Goodman looks low. Oh, I see, looks like he's checking up there a little bit. He finds the wall, finds Raymond Edge, and they're both around. Goodman takes out the 3rd place truck there, Raymond Edge. Raymond Edge trying to collect the truck, and he's stopped in the middle of the track. Looks like he's trying to get it restarted. And I believe that was the 26 of Dale Albright that gets into the side of him. Well, this has been one interesting caution right here. Goodman gets it going. Looks like he's got some pretty substantial damage there on the back of his truck. Raymond Edge still able to keep going. Didn't look like Dale Albright was going to continue there and had to be towed into pit road. We are under caution, and I think that's going to do it for our race this evening. Let's catch up to the very last lap here, see how it unfolds. And that is our race, folks, as this is the last lap. Calvin Allison will be your winner this evening at Michigan International Speedway, followed by the 88 of Jamie Christensen and the 973 of Jason Garrett. Edge there looks like he's just maybe adding some more damage to that truck to just because. I'm not really sure what that was all about, but yeah, Calvin Allison, our winner this evening. Congratulations to him. Let's check out some burnouts by the number 28 truck. Allison heads over to victory lane and burns out in victory lane. Hope there aren't any people in there. Congratulations to him. Let's get an interview with our race winner. Hey, we're here with Calvin Allison, the winner tonight at Michigan. How's it going?
It's going wonderful from victory lane tonight, finally.
How was those pit stops? What was your strategy there at the very end?
2 tires every time, full tank of fuel. That's all I did.
Wow, that was 2 tires. That's actually pretty impressive to be running that kind of speed the whole race. So, other than that, how were the corners going in? Was it a little bit different with the new setup?
It didn't feel like it. I think they were almost exactly the same. I would roll out of the throttles a little bit more entering 2 than 3, or entering 1 instead of 3. But other than that, the truck still felt pretty stable. It was not too tight or too loose from my standpoint.
I hear you. I see you ran a 39.122 as your fastest lap time on your second lap there, but you were cruising all night long. So again, congratulations on the win. Anybody you want to give a quick shout out to?
Yeah, I got to thank Andy Ash with Relic Killer Designs. He's come on board, and he's going to be my full-time sponsor from now on. And I want to thank High Rev Motorsports for all the good info on line running, and also Laura Ansley, Brian Boyer, and Judy Peoples.
All right, good deal. Hey, once again, Calvin Allison, your winner tonight at Michigan International Speedway. Thanks for joining us, Calvin.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, we got Jason Garrett in the booth with us this evening. How'd your race go, Jason?
Went good. Kept the truck clean. Ran a decent race.
Cool. How'd those pit stops go? We've been asking. We asked Calvin how he went and approached the race tonight. He went with 2 tires and fuel the whole race. What was your strategy going in?
I took 2, all except for 1 stop with 30 to go, and I took 4.
Good deal. Hey, how was the traffic out there from your perspective? Do you have to run with lap traffic at all, or was it pretty smooth sailing for you?
No, everybody gave way and everybody had respect, so it was pretty easy going. As long as you could drive a straight line and hold your line, you was all right.
Good deal. Hey, real quick, do you got anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just happy to be here and happy to have fun.
All right, good deal. Thanks for joining us, Jared, and congratulations on that 3rd place finish.
Thank you.
Hey, we got Cowboy Brent Rogers in the booth this evening. Biggest mover of the evening. How's it going?
Oh, it's doing okay there. Had a good run tonight. This Jack Daniels BR Solutions Chevrolet was running pretty good there. We had a mishap with the black flag, but able to work our way back up there. And just want to say congratulations to Calvin Allison for High Revs Motorsports and his great run and win tonight. I think it's his first win of the season, and we're happy for him.
Hey, can you talk real quick about that first pit stop where you did get that black flag? I mean, our camera angle up here kind of had you checking up into the pit stall there, and I know you had your teammate behind you, and you probably had some other traffic behind you, and it just looked like kind of a chaotic event.
Yeah, it was. I come in there and I hadn't practiced too much in practice at all for my pit stops and that goes to show you right there what the reason why. Obviously I didn't practice, so that's what I come in there a little bit too slow and thinking I was too slow, and I was watching my mirrors so nobody did come in and slam me. And then all of a sudden I'm watching, my teammate come up my rear there, and so I give it a little gas and watching him, and all of a sudden he turned and hit, and I look up and I'm already across the cone and I'm at 58 miles an hour. So I got black flag and held for 15 seconds, which put us back in, I think 12th. We come back out there, but we fought back hard there and got us a top 5 out of it. So I'm happy for that.
Yeah, good deal. I know you were one of the faster trucks out there this evening, and I know everybody was trying to compensate a little bit with the new setup and trying to get used to the feel and how it handled. So other than that, during the race, just the last question I got for you is, how was the lap traffic out there? Is it, we've heard a couple different stories about, some it was going good, some it wasn't. How was it for you out there?
I thought it was great. And everybody gave me room, and everybody raced me fair, and I, raced them fair, and I didn't have any problems with it at all tonight. Everything was clean. I didn't have one incident. Before I get off here, I just want to congratulate you on the second place finish there yourself.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks once again, and also, real quick, do you have anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Of course, to my mom. Hey, Mom.
I can't forget Mom. She's always watching the videos and the replays. So
right.
Okay. Thanks for joining us again, there, Brent.
Thanks for having me.
Here with Jamie Christensen after his very, very impressive second place finish here at Michigan tonight. Jamie, tell us a little bit about your strategy and how well the team worked on the truck tonight.
Yeah, they were on fire this evening. We had some really good pit stops. Took 4 tires the whole race, except for the last pit stop took 2. Come to find out, other teams were just taking 2 in fuel, and I think if I would have known that, maybe I would have changed my strategy up a little bit. But overall, good run for the Amp Energy Chevrolet and for Northern Lights for the team racing there. So real happy about it.
Yeah, again, man, good job. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Like I do when I get a chance to get interviewed, I just want to thank the wife and the kids, give me the time to do it. And again, thanks to my teammates and being on the team radio there, sharing information. So that's it.
Well, I think that that finishes up a pretty clean race today at Michigan. I think next week at Texas, we're running the Duck Commander 250. We've got 100 laps at the Texas Motor Speedway. That really should be an interesting race.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
For sure. With that, after all the drama that happened in Pocono, it's good that we can just pick things up and move on and have a clean race with absolutely no cautions. Well, one caution, but almost have a race with no cautions. To see that, it says a lot about the drivers and their talent. So I think it's going to be an interesting race next week and the next 5 races in the series.
Yeah, Texas is always fast, and there's a couple different lines to run, and so it'll be some good racing there.
Awesome. For anybody interested in checking out our league, NAVSCAR Racing, that's NAVSCAR.com. You can fill out a league application. You can check out our previous races, and if it's something you're interested, let us know. We'd love to have new members, so spread the word, and hopefully we'll see everybody out next Sunday at Texas.